Right, so that doesn't really seem to be what I want to do here at all. It's not working to wash. What I need is probably just to brush this wall, which I did already, to be fair. So I'm just looking at it to see. I mean, I did brush it already, but it's just, you know, it crumbles. But I think that's going to happen anyway. So maybe I'm thinking now I'm just going to wash this unit over here. Maybe just get the brush again in the rest of this place.
Welcome to my stone house here in Monsanto. I knew as soon as I saw it, I loved it. So I sold my house in Leiria and bought my dream home in the heart of the countryside, with Monsanto looming on one side and the most beautiful mountain range on the other. And my new project of renovating this old stone house and rejuvenating the forgotten vineyard and orchard garden will begin.
I really need a jet wash, but at the moment I don't have the electricity to be able to do it, so this is going to just have to do for now. It's dirty, really dirty. I've come up with a better idea to wash this wall with a broom. So, like this. Anything I can do is going to help. This is the colour of the water after I've just washed those shells. So it makes me feel a little bit better that I did that. Now I'm going to do the wall with a new bucket of water. This is a truly mucky job because now the ceiling, I want to wash the ceiling. Because, you know, if I'm going to be sleeping like under this, I want to feel like, oh, the camera. I want to feel like it's going to be clean. This is a big job though. Look, it's a big job. as you may be able to see in the video, this little one, Beijinhos, say hello, is just kind of hanging around on my legs, trying to climb up my legs while I'm trying to paint, which doesn't make life very easy, but look at her, she's so beautiful and adorable. She just wants some loves, like all of us. I'm just cutting in the edges so I can use a roller on this back wall. I need some instant gratification. There we have it. The back wall painted, and I've painted the first two. You probably can see the difference between the first two and these ones here. But actually that back wall makes such a huge difference already. But it was hard work because I couldn't use the roller, as you may have seen in the very quick video. So it was all done with a paintbrush. What I like about it is the contrast now between that wall and this beautiful stone wall. It's probably going to need another coat though, sadly, but it looks so much better already. I'm just at the Adega again, measuring up the door and the door frame here again. I had done it once, but I did it again, and my quest today is to go to the city of Castelo Branco, which is like a 50-minute drive, and go and see if I can find a replacement door for here. I really want wood, although I've been advised against wood because of the climate here, I know, with all the rain, but I really feel like a wooden door here. I really want a barn door. That's what I really want. So I'm looking for like a door that I can cut into and to make into a barn door, because it seems here that I don't know, barn doors are not a thing unless you have them specially made. So that is what my quest is today, and I will take you along with me and see how we get on.
On the way to Castelo Branco, I passed through the village of Proença a Velha, and as you can see, it has the cobbled road, and this runs all the way through this small village. You can see all the traditional stone on the houses here that aren't painted. This part of the road is very narrow, and this man in front was just staying out of my way, and I said thank you, he waved thank you back. But you can see here, it's the stone, how typical it is of this region. There is a better view
in front of us of the Serra da Estrela. I have arrived at Bricomarché in Castelo Branco. And so let's go and have a look and see what doors they have inside. So the selection of doors they have here are really not fit for the purpose that I need them for. They don't really have a very big selection. They have these ones here, but they're all it's PVC, and I don't want PVC, I want wood. My next stop was Leroy Merlin, and it really seems that outside if outside doors, I don't know, they're difficult to come by at the superstores, and I know why this is. It's because, and I'm going to explain this later, but for now I saw these lights and they're rustic looking, and the idea of using these would be to have them hanging over the island in the kitchen area. And I have bought some really nice big bulbs that go inside of them. I have just found the very cool shop, the Agriloja, and in this shop there was lots of things that I was looking for but didn't know where to find. And for example, big blue containers and these water containers you can see just over there. I was looking for those too, so I know where they are when I need them for irrigation purposes. And I just want to show you the view from this car park here over to the mountains. So you can see them in the distance over there. But they go all the way around. I can't show you them all because the buildings are the way there. It's a very cool view from here. I decided to drive back through the town of Idania Nova, which is the nearest small town to where I live, about 25 minutes drive. And I'm just driving down from the town, which is at the very top of the hill, just so that you can get an idea of the beautiful countryside that is around this area. Can you see Monsanto right ahead? To our left now. There will be another great view very soon. I decided to come this route in back to where I live so I could show you Monsanto in its full glory. The sun is setting, or just going down behind us. And there, look, there she is. Beautiful. I don't know if this is going to be able to give the idea of the height, but it's pretty high. Just here we're going through the eucalyptus forest. There's some really big rocks balanced right up there. Really, really big. There's a beautiful cork oak right there. There's a place for sale just here on the right, but the views aren't that great there. And here we go. There is Monsanto. I just got back from my trip to Castello Branco, and I just wanted to quickly explain what the issue is at the moment with regarding just getting an outside door. And it's because here in Portugal there's a lot of wood, and there is a lot of wood shops, but I went to the local wood shop that I was recommended the other day, and although the shop did have a barn door, it was in like 2 pieces. The man in the shop didn't speak English, and which was fine because he's Portuguese. And I was speaking Portuguese, but he was very impatient with me, and I really got a sense that he couldn't really be bothered to sorting anything out with me. And I know for a fact that he makes really great doors. So I thought I'd try an alternative, a plan B, but it seems that really I need to go back to the shop, the wood shop, next week. I'm going to take someone who speaks good Portuguese with me. And I am determined to, yes, walk out of that shop with either the 2 pieces of wood that I saw there, or that they will put like the whole door together for me with fittings and things like that. So I'm not going to give up on this, because I absolutely need to have a locking door on the Adega for me to be able to put my things in there before I leave to go back to the UK. And I've got like 2 weeks now, so it's not very much time to get this sorted. I know a few of you are wondering what's happening with the renovation. When is the renovation project actually going to begin? So I thought that I would answer that question today. And so I have had a builder come round and take a look. I've had the quote and I've accepted the quote, and they will be starting work once I return from the UK. So they'll be starting work on the 1st of February. Now, I know this sounds like a long way away, but believe me, for me, it really isn't, considering the things that I need to sort out before that actually happens. So let me just explain a few of the things that need to be happening really before I go to the UK, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be back the last week of January. So I have got the last week of January to do these other things. So let me show you. All this furniture that is in this room, because this is the room that I have decided that we're going to do first, the kitchen and the living room area, because I can always sleep on the sofa bed in this room here once this is done, and I have somewhere to cook. Whereas if I do the other room first, okay, I have a proper bathroom, but I will have running water in the kitchen. So I decided that this was the priority. And so I have to move all of this stuff that is in here probably into the kitchen area, because otherwise if I put it into the other big room, then I'm going to have to move it again. So that doesn't make any sense. The other job that needs to be done is this panel here has got to be moved outside of the house. It makes no sense having it inside the house. most houses in Portugal, they have it outside. So I'm not really sure how it really ended up here. So the cat has decided to join in with the chat. Shush, shush. She wants constant loves. So yes, the electrician. It was a recommendation from my builder, and because when you do a job like this, you have to make sure that it's obviously all within the requirements of the electricity board, shall we say, because because otherwise they can come along and cut your electricity off, and I don't want obviously that to happen. So yeah, he is going to be coming next weekend to do this job, and hopefully after that I might have some sensible electricity that I can actually plug something into and use. Well, not hopefully, that is going to be the case because my builders are going to need power source when they come. So that job is getting done like next weekend. I'm very excited because I just had a quick sneaky look in my post box and I have a letter. Wow. And it's come all the way from the UK by the looks of it. A very wet Christmas card. So whoever sent me this, thank you. I'm going to open it. I knew as soon as I opened it and saw this cover, how beautiful is that? A Scottish Highland cow, that it was from my friend Sandra and John. So thank you guys so much for this. I think it will probably be my first and only Christmas card. Thank you.
And my next job was something that I had been putting off for a while, and that was to put this barrel where I need it to be so that I can then empty the compost toilet and put that into this barrel. And I was recording this using my microphone, but I didn't realize that the microphone then had run out of battery and basically had stopped recording what I was saying. So, yes, really sorry about that. So, unfortunately, I cannot lip read myself. So, I am just, yeah, going to try and explain what I was doing. I just literally dropped the lid off of the barrel then. So, I had decided to put the barrel over in the far corner in the field. And wherever I go, Beijinhos is never too far behind. I just came back to get the bucket from the compost toilet, and there isn't really any smell from it. And of course, there is a natural window there. So I think I was just saying that, yes, I'm just going to put the contents of the bucket into the barrel, and that I was going to save showing you that operation. Um, yes, because as you can tell from my face, it was okay. It wasn't that unpleasant. It didn't smell so bad either. And what is going to happen is that this is all going to decompose over the course of a year, and then it will make some lovely manure compost for the orchard garden. And so this is where I put the barrel over in the corner next to the roses so that yeah, the smell of the roses can hide any smell, but the I don't think there's going to be any smell there at all. Another job that I needed to do for the Adega is to get this gas fire that I bought functioning. And I bought it from Spain, and it came with an adapter for GPL, but I actually have a full gas bottle, and I already had another connector. So I am basically trying to fit this connector onto the existing pipe, which it does seem to fit okay. And I just need to put on a Jubilee clip for it to be secure, and then make sure that the gas isn't leaking out of the pipe at all. My first attempt using a lovely shiny new Jubilee clip didn't go according to plan at all.
Okay, not to be someone who gives up, I found another clip that I had, which I've managed through a lot of pushing to get on there. So now I think I'm ready. I've attached the gas bottle. I forgot how to do that. But now it's done, so I'm going to try and ignite all this. So hui, it's alight. Wow. Let me show you. It's alight. I think at night time it will look different once it has a chance to get rid of, it's got all that smoke in there at the moment. But smoke, I don't know, it's just burning off that thing, but I think it's gonna, at night it's gonna look nice and cozy. But I got it to work. I'm so pleased. Oh, I need to check one thing to see if there's a gas leak. So let me look inside here. This is where I'm interested in if there's any bubbles at all. And there don't seem to be. Can't see any at the moment. But I think that I actually need to probably move this clip a bit further up. It's good, I'm happy about that.